Welcome to the EMP Media channel. In this video, we introduce you to the top 10 best comedy movies of 2020. If you want to know what the best comedy movies are, watch this video to the end. In your opinion, which comedy movies are among the top 10 movies of 2020? Please write your comments for us. In order not to miss our new videos, please subscribe us.
Number 10.
Are you sure it's okay not to do a double tie-in? Oh, yeah, man. Here we go. You okay, man? Oh my god!
Baby Done is a comedy film. Directed by Curtis Vowell. With and stars Rose Matafeo, Matthew Lewis, Emily Barkley, Rachel House, Nick Sampson. When Zoe, Rose Matafeo, and Tim, Matthew Lewis, find out they are having a baby, they resolve to not let parenthood change them. Tim runs towards being a dad, while Zoe runs away from being a mom. Terrified that her life won't be her own anymore, Zoe is still determined to tick off a list of their wildest dreams before the baby arrives. Zoe's increasing denial about her impending birth pushes her, and her relationship, to the limit.
Number 9.
Just rip it! Just rip it! Just rip it! Fucking rip it!
Holidate is a comedy and romance film. Directed by John Whitesell. With and stars Emma Roberts, Luke Bracey, Kristen Chenoweth, Frances Fisher, Jessica Capshaw. Sloane, Emma Roberts, and Jackson, Luke Bracey, hate the holidays. They constantly find themselves single, sitting at the kids' table, or stuck with awkward dates. But when these two strangers meet one particularly bad Christmas, they make a pact to be each other's holidate for every festive occasion throughout the next year. With a mutual disdain for the holidays, and assuring themselves that they have no romantic interest in the other, they make the perfect team. However, as a year of absurd celebrations come to an end, Sloane and Jackson find that sharing everything they hate may just prove to be something they unexpectedly love.
Number 8.
No, but I think you can, because that's your job as manager. Bye-bye.
Let Them All Talk is a comedy and drama film. Directed by Steven Soderbergh. With and stars Meryl Streep, Lucas Hedges, Gemma Chan, Diane Wyast, Candice Bergen. The story of a celebrated author, Meryl Streep, who takes a journey with some old friends, Candice Bergen and Diane Wyast, to have some fun and heal old wounds. Her nephew, Lucas Hedges, comes along to wrangle the ladies as well as her literary agent, Gemma Chan, who is desperate to find out about her next book.
Number 7.
Hey, hello? What? You just manhandled me. You're gonna just leave me alone on the street?
The Broken Hearts Gallery is a comedy and romance film. Directed by Natalie Krinsky. With and stars Geraldine Viswanathan, Dacre Montgomery, Utkarsh Ambudkar, Molly Gordon, Philippa Sue. What if you saved a souvenir from every relationship you've ever been in? The Broken Hearts Gallery follows the always unique Lucy, Geraldine Viswanathan, a 20-something art gallery assistant living in New York City, who also happens to be an emotional hoarder. After she gets dumped by her latest boyfriend, Lucy is inspired to create the Broken Heart Gallery, a pop-up space for the items love has left behind. Word of the gallery spreads, encouraging a movement and a fresh start for all the romantics out there, including Lucy herself.
Number 6.
You mean a thief?
Yeah.
That is not what just happened.
You don't know about these things.
Kajillionaire is a comedy and crime film. Directed by Miranda July. With and stars Evan Rachel Wood, Deborah Winger, Gina Rodriguez, Richard Jenkins, Patricia Belcher. Con artists Teresa Deborah Winger and Robert Richard Jenkins have spent 26 years training their only daughter, Old Dolio, Evan Rachel Wood, to swindle, scam, and steal at every opportunity. During a desperate, hastily conceived heist, they charm a stranger, Gina Rodriguez, into joining their next scam, only to have their entire world turned upside down.
Number 5.
I'm not gonna tell you guys you're great if you're not great. Let's do it again.
The High Note is a comedy and romance film. Directed by Nisha Ganatra. With and stars Dakota Johnson, Tracy Ellis Ross, Kelvin Harrison Jr., Bill Pullman, Ice Cube. Set in the dazzling world of the LA music scene comes the story of Grace Davis, Tracy Ellis Ross, a superstar whose talent and ego have reached unbelievable heights, and Maggie, Dakota Johnson, her overworked personal assistant. While stuck running errands, Maggie still aspires to her childhood dream of becoming a music producer. When Grace's manager, Ice Cube, presents her with a choice that could alter the course of her career, Maggie and Grace come up with a plan that could change their lives forever.
Number 4.
You want to smoke weed with me?
Yeah, let's smoke weed.
Fire. Shit.
Shithouse is a comedy and drama film. Directed by Cooper Raiff. With and stars Cooper Raiff, Dylan Gelula, Amy Landecker, Logan Miller, Olivia Scott Welch. Lonely college freshman Alex Cooper Raiff has closed himself off from his peers, who all appear to have this whole college thing figured out. But everything changes one night when Alex takes a leap and attends a party at Shithouse, a legendary party fraternity, where he forges a strong connection with Maggie, Dylan Gelula. The next day, she ignores him completely and seems to have forgotten about their amazing night. Desperately clinging to his social breakthrough, Alex pulls out all the stops with one more night at Shithouse, hoping to rekindle that moment of connection.
Number 3.
Love and Monsters is a comedy and action film. Directed by Michael Matthews. With and stars Dylan O'Brien, Jessica Henwick, Michael Rooker, Dan Ewing, Ariana Greenblatt. 7 years after the monsterpocalypse, Joel Dawson, Dylan O'Brien, along with the rest of humanity, has been living underground ever since giant creatures took control of the land. After reconnecting over radio with his high school girlfriend Amy, Jessica Henwick, who is now 80 miles away at a coastal colony, Joel begins to fall for her again. As Joel realizes that there's nothing left for him underground, he decides against all logic to venture out to Amy, despite all the dangerous monsters that stand in his way.
Number 2.
So, we're down to middle school band teachers now. Get on up here, teach. We ain't got all day.
Soul is a comedy and animation film. Directed by Pete Docter. With and stars Jamie Foxx, Tina Fey, Graham Norton, Rachel House, Alice Braga. Soul follows the life of Joe Gardner, Jamie Foxx, a middle-aged high school music teacher who is feeling ennui at the direction his life has taken. His biggest dream is to play jazz piano on stage in front of a crowd, and when he isn't at work he is constantly daydreaming and practicing. He gets his big chance after auditioning for a band and getting the gig, but on his way home he has an accident and dies. The rest of the film is concerned with Joe's experience in the afterlife and his quest to try to reunite his soul with his physical body back on Earth.
Number 1.
This dentist glues teeth.
Palm Springs is a comedy and romance film. Directed by Max Barbakow. With and stars Andy Samberg, Kristen Milioti, J.K. Simmons, Peter Gallagher, Meredith Hagner. While stuck at a wedding in Palm Springs, Niles, Andy Samberg, meets Sarah, Kristen Milioti, the maid of honor and family black sheep. After he rescues her from a disastrous toast, Sarah becomes drawn to Niles and his offbeat nihilism. But when their impromptu tryst is thwarted by a surreal interruption, Sarah must join Niles in embracing the idea that nothing really matters, and they begin wreaking spirited havoc on the wedding celebration. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked this video, subscribe to our channel and like the video.